Hello everybody, AndrionGrey here and welcome to another Titanfall 2 game. The Frontier Defense patch has been out for a little while. I've played a little bit of it and I think it's about time I gave my thoughts. You'll notice that gameplay is not the Frontier Defense, and the reason for that is I'm not a big fan of the mode. I think that when I play a shooter I want to be challenged a bit more, and multiplayer is the way to do that, to have another person react on the battlefield who may be far better than I am at playing it, which is more often the case than not. And it's that challenge, it's that drive, that competitive edge of it, and I find in Frontier Defense that's somewhat lacking. Yes, it's nice to be grouped together with 3 other people defending this one objective against these hordes of enemies, but the only real way you can balance that is by either sending more enemies to you, or you tweak the settings of the AI so that they're overpowered, as it were, compared to you. And I just don't find that an enjoyable experience personally. I'm not saying it's a bad mode by any means. I can see who it would appeal to. I can see that if you're having a losing streak, let's say, in multiplayer, in PvP, then it's going to appeal a lot more as a break for that. And yeah, I just don't think it's for me. One of the things I do notice with the AI is that they just tend to funnel down those channels and just head towards the harvester, and they only stop if you attack them, and there's no real intelligence behind it. It's just a zerg, as it will, towards what they're trying to destroy, which again isn't my cup of tea. It's not great in my opinion, but that's just my thoughts on it. So I won't be playing a whole lot of that. What I have noticed in matchmaking is I'm getting a lot more of the other game modes other than Attrition, so I'm getting quite a few live fires. I've had some bounties which I really enjoy. I've had, what's it done? Oh, the capture the flag. I've not had many of those, but a couple, and the amped hardpoint one as well. That's been pretty cool. So yeah, the different game modes now are coming through when you queue up normally, which is good, because I was getting bored of Attrition, quite frankly, and the other queues never popped. What else is going on? Well, it's just generally been that Frontier Defense one. The tweaks, I've not really noticed a great deal in weaponry that's overly affected me. The one thing that I have noticed, and this does annoy me slightly, is the changes to melee. It feels really sluggish now, and it feels more off than it used to when you go to hit somebody and it doesn't connect, and yet they hit you and they manage. It just feels wrong. It feels sluggish. It doesn't feel synced up to what's happening for some reason, and that might just be me, but yeah, I don't know what they've done. I don't like the changes to melee. I think it's a lot more difficult to land your blows, and I think it's a lot more sluggish as a system, especially when you're really close combat and you're doing the bunny hops everywhere. That's about it really, if I'm honest. Like I say, Frontier Defense not for me. Played a few of them. I like the bank system where you can buy I suppose the upgrades, as it were, the tools and the defences, and then contribute to the wider team so you can bank money for other people to use. I like that idea. The new map on my fire, I've had one game on it. Pretty good, enjoyed that. Rise as a map, enjoyed that as well. That's a pretty good map in fairness. Lots of places to hide as a pilot up high and snipe down on Titans. So yeah, not too bad. All in all, good update. I just really don't like melee at the moment. It's really bugging me. Let me know what you think, guys, down in the bottom. Am I overreacting to this? Is this something that you've seen as well, or I've noticed that it's just very, very slow nowadays? Anyway, everyone, I realise I've been talking for almost 5 minutes now, and there's probably only another 3 or 4 minutes or so of the video left, so hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of it. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think. Leave me a like if you like the content, a dislike if you don't like it, and the comments, of course, to let me know how I can improve, what you want to see. Do you want me to change my content slightly so I'm I talk on my matches as I play them. I don't know. I'll be putting up some different videos of the different game modes as well. It's just waiting till I've got enough that I can say yes, this is a pretty good content. I'll put it out. Not that any of this is amazing content, let's face it, because I'm not a pro player. Anyway, without any further ado, I'll let you carry on watching the rest of the video, and I will see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.
outside? Never mind. Just kidding. Titanfall almost ready. I am pumped. Stand by for Titanfall.